arm wrestling? You said that one
Alright, are we doing line today?
Say again?
Are we gonna do line today?
Yeah, we are. Well, we're gonna do arm wrestle right now. Okay. So we'll start off first. You guys know the importance of it is basically like, say you're getting choked out and somebody's choking you, right? And he's got like this right here. He's grabbing his bicep and he's going like this. He's basically using his forearm muscles and his bicep muscles and his wrist and his hands strength. And then you're kind of fighting out of it. So say he's trying to fight out of it with his hands. It becomes like a test of strength right there. A lot of wrestling is basically a lot of strength work, you know. Even if they're doing like trying to force an arm bar like this or force an arm bar like that, a lot of it is strength work. So this is kind of like a way of testing your strength to just get you prepared to get stronger in case you ever had to like wrestle somebody. Okay? So typically the way it goes, if you weigh more, you should be better at it. So you want to try to beat everybody your weight and that weighs less than you. If you lose to somebody that weighs more than you, then it's not that big of a deal because they're supposed to win anyway. But if you can beat people that are way more than you, then that's a good sign. So you always want to try to beat at least the people your weight or people that weigh less. If you can't, then you know that you got to work on your strength more to get it up there. Okay? So everybody's going to be challenged a little bit today. So we're going to go from the lightest to the to the hardest. So we'll start off with you see you're not going right. All right, we'll have Katie and Ash go first.
I injured my thumb yesterday, so it's possible this will hurt. So
Okay.
Which thumb?
my left. My left.
You can do the right.
Okay, I'll do
And
my
then
right.
Everybody can do the right and the left. Okay. But if you
we'll
can't,
see
if
what
you can,
happens.
if you can only
I
do
mean,
one side.
I think squeezing feels okay. It's more if something presses against it. I jammed it when I was moving furniture.
You can use the other hand.
Yeah.
All right. So the technique for this is you want to use your body. Like you don't want to just use your arm. So it's okay to grab here, because even in the arm wrestling competitions, they have something to grab onto. And if you watch the people, they'll actually go down like that. And that's not considered cheating, like you're allowed to do that. So don't think that it's just arm. Sometimes it's technique. Like people they might not be as strong as you, but if they know how to do the technique, then they're going to win. Because you notice that I'm grabbing here and I'm going to use my weight. So then now I'm using my hips and my weight and my arm all coming down. But if some people just go like this, then there's a good chance that they might lose because they're not using good technique. And you're kind of weak right here, your shoulder. Because if you look at right here, like when you come back like that, that's a joint lock right there. So if they have you at this point and then you're going back like that, you're going to be really weak because you're just depending on this muscle, that's it. But if you're like this, and then you keep strong here and you start pushing them like that, then all this muscle right here, and the wrist and the forearm and the bicep and the shoulder, and then your body weight comes down like that. So it's a technique thing too. So don't forget about that. Okay? So you can do the right side, and then you do the left side. So we work on both sides. Okay?
I'm really willing to try.
All right, let's go.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you can and should hold
Yes.
on to it?
Yes.
Does it matter how we sit? Certainly.
I mean, as far as technique-wise goes, I'd like to sit like this.
That would be mine.
But it's up to you. You can
So
do
that's
what
with your,
I feel like I'm gonna end up here, so.
So it's like with your left opposite knee up? Or
like if I did it and I did it on my right hand, I would have my left up
Yeah,
and I would go
that's
like
what I
that.
was-
That's what I would
Okay.
do. That's what I would do.
It's not so awkward. Okay. Yes.
1, 2, 3. Don't lift your elbow off the thing though. So you can't do that.
Okay.
So keep this elbow on there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. You want to try the other side or
Yeah.
no? Okay.
That's okay. Squeezing feels okay.
1, 2, 3. Alright, good. Alright, Trinity. And Ash. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
All those pull-ups.
I know, right?
Tiny frame to see.
1, 2, 3. Nice. Alright, why don't Katie and Trinity go? So, yeah.
What do you think about like wrist bending?
Yeah, you could bend your wrist too. They do that in the arm wrestle. in the arm
What's
wrestle.
Yeah, I
one
was
person
thinking
got
that
their wrist
technique
bent
is
back?
like
You
different
already
than just
lost
your
pretty
strength
much.
alone. It's like
Say
about
again?
the
You
angle.
pretty much lost once your wrist is bent back, even if you haven't like, even
Mine
the
was
arm
like-
hasn't started going that.
I
As
was
long as
still,
it touches
on
the
the left
balance
hand,
gears.
I
You didn't
still
lose
was
yet
like
until-
resisting, but I definitely had
I'm
to
saying
like,
like, can you
not
get that
break,
back?
but like.
You know what I
Because
mean?
if you're like this,
Definitely
that's
not.
not good. You have to have
this.
straight.
Hmm.
And
But
sometimes
still,
you get
it
it
was
down.
But if you're
actually
still
really
straight
You have to
up-
get the, you get to have
more
the, have the fist
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
But if you're still straight up and you've just
yeah, I
barely
don't know
started,
what it is,
like,
but I do
I've
think,
even
like,
started that
you
way
can
where
get
the
your
person's
hands
wrist
Yeah.
already bent, and I'm like,
Yeah.
where?
You have to
Oh,
keep
They have to
straight.
be straight.
Take it
Then
off.
You gotta
the
keep-
start point has to be straight, and
Right.
then you can go there.
Okay,
But if
okay.
they start there, they're already, that's called cheating. They don't
Okay,
allow
okay.
that in the,
Yeah, you gotta start straight.
You can kind of fight for that part real quick too.
Yeah. Then it comes to the wrist strength, because your biceps might be strong, but if your wrists are weak, or your forearm, they're gonna find some weak link to get you. Yeah,
Oh,
so,
that's probably what it, yeah.
yeah,
It's those handstands.
yeah. Because like, for example, somebody that has like huge biceps, does a bunch of this, they might not necessarily be good at arm wrestling because it uses different muscles too,
Yeah.
other than just this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, ready?
Ah,
And another thing, the rule is no intentional losing. You have to try. Okay? Ready?
Why'd you
1,
say that?
2, 3. I'm just saying in general, in anything that we do.
I knew I was gonna lose. Yeah.
All right, and this is, the left is your.
Well, yeah, but then I was like resisting him harder on the left for some reason,
Oh,
so I'm not
okay,
sure,
so-
not sure what's going on.
Mama muscles, mama muscles.
1, 2, 3. Nice. Alright, good. Alright, let's have Chris and Ash.
Chris and Ash. Chris and Ash.
1, 2, 3.
Shit.
Wow.
I told you, though, you better hold on to the red bar.
Keep your elbow on there. Wow.
So you can't be not holding on to the red bar.
Wow.
You gotta keep your elbow down, keep your elbow down. Yeah, if you look at Ash's shoulders and his wrists, you can tell.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here we go, Chris, Ash.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Nah, no.
Let's have Trinity and Chris.
Are you serious?
I like to be sensitive.
Oh my God.
My wife's wrist is way stickier than the first one
I
though.
told you, it's a surprise, surprise. Okay,
1,
hold on, I'm ready. I got it straight.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I think this is a weak Saturday for me, I don't know. Yeah,
Did he
well,
get- did he get you?
He got me, yeah, I
Okay,
mean, that's.
other side.
You ready? Okay. It's an angle one with my wrist.
No, it's just, you know, People are strong.
No, I didn't. But I give a
Two.
a better.
3.
Wait, I wasn't
Oh,
ready.
alright.
I cheated, okay.
1, 2, 3.
But usually I give a good fight, like I fought off Seagun for a good 3 minutes before he actually defeated me. Woo! Don't be making this easy, Chris. Woo!
While you're running a sprint. I'm gonna dash. That was close.
Alright, Ash and Shazay.
I think some of it's the angle though too.
You think so?
Like you were more the obtuse angle on that last one.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Throw
saying? Like I noticed that with Ash too, I was like out here. He was
weak
here.
side.
And so there's,
So he was like
1,
where I was at.
2, 3.
so if it's an open angle, then it's gonna be tough. Okay.
I mean Ash is strong though too.
So
Dang, Ash is strong, yo.
it's the core. It's the core.
It is all core.
Oh,
It is all core.
Yeah. So that's what was
Wow.
talking about.
Nice, right
So
side.
if you have more of an
It's like the
open
wrist
angle,
lock, so you just
Yeah.
gotta get in there.
Yeah,
and Ash is good at keeping
Yeah,
a
yeah,
close
yeah.
angle.
It's
the Yeah.
lever's got really good form.
yeah. 1,
Thank you.
2,
Yeah.
3.
You gotta keep a closed angle. As soon as you get that angle open.
Yeah.
Use the body, use the body. Breathe.
Ah, I can't do that.
Okay.
Alright, good. Alright, let's have
Right.
Seagung versus Chris.
We know who wins this one every time. You always win. That's good there. Yeah, I know you're
You guys think positive, man. 1,
Wait. It's already winning.
1, 2,
Alright.
3.
Coming at you.
I'm gonna go flying over there.
Oh!
Yeah, Seagun.
Alright.
Yep.
Just like that.
1, 2, 3.
Dig in, dig in.
You know,
Nice.
right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, let's have Katie and Trinity go again. And just to give them a little rest.
Oh,
Yeah, give
I
them a
see.
little rest.
Okay, I was about to say we gotta do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. And then the cross in the middle of the floor.
So, to give you a little more challenge, maybe you could have Katie start from here.
Oh, is that what? Okay.
Ready?
It wasn't easy beating her.
Two.
Tell the truth now. I'm not ashamed.
1,
Tell the truth. You ready to go?
2, 3.
Stop trying to make me laugh.
Good. Other side.
Good. Very nice.
Whew, you all right to do the other side too?
Yeah, give me a challenge. Oh, sorry.
Give her the challenge.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Put your whole body into it. You only do one side.
Alright,
It's done.
good job.
Good.
Ash and Seagull.
I can't wait.
All right. Yeah. Here we go.
I wanted the Spider-Man.
That's like that Spider-Man power.
Look at you.
With that Spider-Man power.
Alright.
Jack over there cracking up to the corner.
Oops, sorry.
That's not right, Jack.
This battle is compact.
1, 2, 3.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Left side.
I think it's
1,
fine.
2, 3. You alright? You okay? Wow. Nice. That's good, man. Wow. Alright, Shazay, me and you.
Oh, Lord. I don't think I can do it anymore.
Oh, you can't?
It's not good for my shoulder. I'm serious. Like,
Oh, really?
I can feel it.
Okay.
I don't want to push it.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, alright, let's do it.
Dang, this
I
guy.
got no strength left.
After seafood.
I'll give it a go, I'll push it.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, hold on now. I should
Go
count
ahead.
because you get the
Go ahead.
advantage. Ready? Okay. And 1, 2, 3.
Oh, his left hand, I can feel it.
Take a
Count
breath.
in Spanish, it doesn't change.
Uno, dos.
No, it's kind of English.
Oh, man, I was ready too.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's that speed. It's that speed I feel. It's like,
Oh yeah.
goes right through the muscle and it's like, boom, it's right
You want
there.
to see,
I
guys?
was right
You
there.
want to try it?
Okay. Okay, we got
Alright.
Seagull and Tina. Battle of the Leaves.
All right, this is a seagull now. You gotta,
Get ready for it.
I'm telling you, I'm watching this now, and when I was arm wrestling with Seagull,
Yeah.
and I was holding him off, I'm telling you now, I think he was just toying with me. I'm just gonna let her think she got me just a little bit.
No, because what it is, like, you know how like you when you do a sprint,
Yeah.
and then you're lined up, and it goes boom, like you have to run quick,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise you lose.
Yeah.
Same thing with this, like 1, 2, 3, you gotta move quick. But if you just like hold it, then you're making it harder on yourself. So sometimes you might not be as strong, but you start as fast and you can win. So it's like different technique to it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm toying with somebody and then I'm letting them build strength, I'm like losing energy while I'm doing that. But if I go and start off and I take it serious from the beginning, bam, then I could get them off the start.
Before they even know it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they might be strong, but they might be like slow in reaction. Because they're slow in reaction, boom, you got an advantage on them. It's not cheating because
Oh, no.
the person
You
said,
don't.
hey, 1, 2, 3, you started first, they didn't start, they're sleeping, it was their fault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
that's part of the technique.
Oh.
The other part is using your weight and just basically like, you know what I'm saying, getting a good foundation, make sure that you have everything straight, like just like focus your energy and then boom, just start.
Okay.
But right now, if I want to like give myself a challenge, then I don't have to start really fast, I can let them start and then still beat them like that. But that's with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like, that's like if you want to take the whole 1, 2, 3 out of it.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We ready? This is the round 1, right?
Yeah.
Right round. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. The intensity's already there.
Wow.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, he's fighting so hard.
Woo! Right.
Chris is trying.
Actual,
Yeah.
we're not there. So
No, yeah,
it's
because
over. It's like over.
I'm already like tired from that.
See? Yeah.
Excited, right?
You gotta strike. Strike while the iron's hot.
1, 2, 3. Oh!
See, you can already tell, you know. 1, 3 times. Rub it in.
Well, wait, so like I'm already.
Yeah.
You gotta get to an angle.
How do we?
Yeah, you got.
Well, you gotta ask them. I'm not gonna tell you my secrets. 'Cause you know what that's me. They don't help you.
You're a pony, you know what?
Tell them what to do.
I'm
just-
not an
yeah,
arm
just-
wrestling expert. What I
Well,
would say
you gotta-
is
you
make
have to
sure you don't
make
have
sure-
a-
Stay rooted, focus on
You
your
can win either
core.
way, I just wanna see.
No, like I'm starting like this. I'm trying to come that way. Yeah, you gotta come that way.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the angles, so don't have such a wide, you said it,
Yeah.
obtuse versus
Yeah, exactly.
not
Cause
obtuse.
you're already.
Yeah, you're already-
like
Cause,
this.
Yeah.
cause
That's
Sifu
not-
was
Yeah, you might have to
already-
get closer. Yeah, you might have to get closer because your arm's longer.
That, and that's
Is that
what
what
I
your arm's
was
longer?
gonna say.
Yeah.
Longer
Because
arms.
if I'm like that, I'm not in a good advantage. I have to go close.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
so
Okay.
get close and get grounded, that's it.
Okay.
Alright, okay, y'all ready?
Play baseball.
Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Well, hello.
Alright, Trina, let's go.
You give me a head start, the way that you did with Katie, where you have to come all the way down to the left.
Okay.
Okay,
It's like when he took the knife.
so Sifu has to start from here.
Somebody else call 1, 2, 3 then.
One.
So wait, let me get grounded, let's try to fight for something.
You're already there. What are you doing?
Two.
Wait.
Oh, who's counting?
Who's counting?
Chris.
Chris, okay.
Trying to just use
Two.
two hands.
3. Wait, did you try?
No. You said I get to use 2?
Yeah,
No,
Okay.
count better.
No, 1.
two. And your knee.
1, 2, 3.
You okay?
Woo! Okay, what to do?
1.
No, whoa.
There you go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You switched up in the middle of that?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Might have a little
It's not an
something.
angle.
Come on, you got him. Got him.
Yeah.
Look, it's in 2 arms, 2 days. And
Take a quick picture right here. Push that button.
The
Do
small
it again. Here.
2 arms.
Just
to
take a
these
picture.
and a glute.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. You just hold it down?
Just press it. Okay.
I think I took 3.
Alright, good.
For good measure.
Okay, let's